right, folks, this is the annual Ice Out Spring Trout Fishing Algonquin trip. That's a mouthful. I'm going to potentially meet up with Joel and Brody like I did very much the same at this exact time last year before my knock on the head. I should meet up with them within 6 or 7 hours of travel in the park today. I can't tell you how excited I am. Oh boy. That was rough. It was 455 meters and it killed me. Nothing rode right. My pants were falling down. I have to fix so many things. I had this new belt on. I thought it'd be good, but obviously it wasn't tight enough. I tried to tighten it, but it's got this whole rigmarole I gotta do now. I lost my little bit of a butt that I had. There we go. Okay, problem one is fixed for sure. Those are nice and snug. Completed my first Algonquin portage of the day, of the year. Super awesome, super excited, happy to be here. It's been a year since I've been here. Almost to the day. I got to see quite a few people on the portage trail who recognized me, asked me how I was doing, told me that they're happy that I'm back at it and keep up making videos and stuff. That's nice. It's nice to see and hear in person. I see it a lot online, but puts a face to the names and the face to the text. I'm paddling my Ripple Effects paddle, my single blade. I've been trying to use that as much as I can this year. I went on a trip already with it once. It worked out well. So it's very like more romantic to me if you're using a single blade. I understand now all the slighted comments, left-handed comments that I got about using a double blade. I get it, but here's the thing. That's what got me out and got me comfortable and got me tripping. That's what allowed me to open up possibilities to get out here. And what does it matter other than that, right? What does it matter if you're in a boat, in a tin boat with a motor, or have a paddle? It's just different means to get out in the wilderness. And of course, that brings on different trips, but I like it all. And I'm super happy that I'm able to use my single blade now. But I would use a double blade. I still have it with me, and I would recommend anybody to use it if they don't know how to single blade until you get the hang of it. This paddle actually changed the game for me. This Ripple Effects paddle. It's the only paddle I can paddle a boat with for some reason. But I'm sure that will gradually evolve into using any paddles, just like it did from a double into a single. This is the spot where Doug and I, when we crossed Algonquin, I stepped off of this little log I'm walking on here, right into that, because it was all dry looking. And I sunk into about my waist. It's very high water, so we can skip this portage, which is cool. It's just a 55 meter. Alright, I'm hoping the adjusting the backpack worked, because this is going to be a long trip if not. Alright, we're on our second portage, and we're losing people left and right. Still guys behind me, but the farther I get in, the less that'll be. But it sure is a busy place. Sure is a busy place. That's all right. I'm very happy to be out, and I do not mind seeing people. Certain trips like this, kind of prepare for it. Ooh, mud, look at that mud. I got a little beaver dam action. Some old boys told me about it. Here it is. Oh, hold on to your butts, whitewater style. Whee! This looks to be an old school beaver dam that they must have blown up. Blown a pathway through. Alright, Joel and Brody, I'm a-coming. I had a late start. Today's Mother's Day. I wanted to be home at least in the morning, but I had a 7-hour drive, so I put in about 2 o'clock, 2 in the afternoon here. And like I said earlier, I expect a 6 or 7 hour day in the park here. But that's all good. I'm happy to do it. Excited to see those boys. Excited for my first ice out brook trout Algonquin trip of the year. The wind is in my face. I am getting more proficient with the single blade though. It's nice. Oh, a mighty Petawawa. First look at it this year. Now, I remember that this first rapid drop and pool waterfall area here is not good for trout. Never catch a trout here. I've been here 3 or 4 times at least, and I've heard the same. But just down the river a little bit, it really starts to be good, and that's what we're here for. All right, I know what I said. I just can't help myself. It's a beautiful spot anyway. Nice to spend a couple minutes here. I talked to a bunch of people coming out. They all said the trout fishing was way harder than it should have been. It's been beautiful weather. It's the right time of year. Might be a touch early. The black flies aren't out yet, but they all said they caught a few. It just wasn't as hot as it has been or should have been. One more. Just one more. Always just one more. We're in the Petawawa River. Making our way over to a little Misty and then to Misty for tonight. Woo! That was fun! Little Misty to Misty, 9:35. That's the biggest one yet. Jumbo perch guy under there. All these little minnowy guys and other ones are coming to nibble. Okay, Misty. This is the lake that I'm supposed to be meeting Brody and Joel on. So hopefully the plan comes together. They were able to grab a campsite that's along the way that I don't have to poke around little peninsulas and stuff to find. That's what we agreed upon, but who knows, because there's lots of people here. Let's get this big portage done. Last one of the day. Biggest best for last. Oh, I see the water. What a sight for sore eyes. Oh, that was a long, quite muddy portage. I don't want to get mud on me. I don't want to get dirty out here, you know? Okay, so I put in today at 2. It is now 6:16 and I'm on Misty. Put in on Magneto on access point number 3. I'm on Misty Lake proper now in 4 hours and 15 minutes. It's pretty good because about 90% of the day I use my single blade paddle, which I'm happy about. And I messed around fishing a little bit and filming and stuff, so it's pretty good timing. How to find these guys. Hopefully that works out too. Alright, let me show you what's going on here. I'm this blue dot. Don't pay attention to the arrow on it. It's all messed up. I'm going this way into Misty. So paddling up into here. Joel said that they're going to try to stay at this one. Well, anyone except for the bottom 2 here, because it's not on the route. They're going to be at this site, or on this island, or up here, or way down in the peninsula. So we'll go take a look, but we got to go that way anyway, so it's okay if they're up that way. That's the route, but they're not going to be down, hopefully down there or there. Okay, we're at the first island. We're going to go check it out. I don't want to be a creepy guy, but we'll go paddle around. I'm looking for a green solo swift and a red solo swift. Joel! Brody! Okay, well, they are not here. About halfway down the lake, there's a peninsula, big peninsula that juts out, facing towards the way that I am coming from. So if I have to guess, I'd say that they're there. Like ideally they'd be there, but I don't want to miss them, so I need to go check out a bunch of campsites along the way. The worst would be paddle past and have to come back. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hello. Another empty site. Alright. Okay, well, they're not over here. And I was gonna paddle around this island, but I think I do see a red canoe in the distance, and Brody's canoe is red. So I'm just gonna aim for that, and I will backtrack to the island if need be. But I'm willing to bet that that's him, because that's exactly where the peninsula is. Yeah, it's definitely them. I can see the green boat now. I just couldn't see it from back there. Nice. Oh, that was pretty cool. Hello. Yo. Yo, man. Mustache bro. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. What's up, dude?
Looking good. What's up, man?
What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. Okay, well, these boys picked out a baller campsite. It's a great spot, and it turned out to be a really cool site too. Damn. Yeah, this is decent. These guys are in hammocks, so I got even more space for my tent. But there's lots of good spots. Oh yeah, right there. The only way to empty your bed. Alright, super nostalgic. I got the old Bay Agnes Fly Creek UL1. Haven't used that thing in years, but that's how we're rolling today, this trip. Ooh, look at that. Oh, meat lugs. My size.
Size, it depends how you use it, right?
Right. Joel's whipping up some supper. Pretty awesome. We got camp all squared away. Nice flat spot. Pretty happy.
You just zoom in on my face?
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you take away.
Nice.
I've never had this before.
Oh boy, thank you, Joel. This is a first for me. This tzatziki and the meat, but the tzatziki for sure. Do they put them on gyros and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I haven't.
Yeah, that's what it's at. This is like a similar kind of taste.
Windsor's.
Yeah.
Windsor's heavy on the gyros and stuff. All right. Very good. It's out on a nighttime paddle. It's really good to catch up with Joel and Brody. They were on one of my last trips before my accident, so they're reminding me of things that I forgot about, which is good to know. Anyways, just taking it easy out for a paddle, like I said. Tomorrow we'll get into the fish. I caught all the fish.
Oh.
No, I didn't even. I got down a bit, and the wind kind of took me. There's a guy across, I think, here.
Hey, you see his SOS light?
Yeah, but is that what it is? I thought maybe he's taking a time lapse.
Oh, maybe.
Because I was going for the whole time I was out there.
It's still going, eh? Like, I don't know. If it was SOS, I think we would have heard, like, yelling or something, right?
Or like a helicopter coming in by now.
Yeah.
This fire is very nice. It's chilly out there.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Back on the water. It's bright and early in the morning. Oh, Brody's fish on as soon as I turn on the camera. Look at that. First fish of the trip. Brody. Monster, he says.
Nice speck.
Oh,
Nice back.
surprise.
Right flavor.
Nice, buddy.
Like a stringer line if you want to string it around.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, one on.
We're at a potential fish spot. A potential fish spot. Can't remember if we caught stuff here last time. Joel says no, Brody says 1 or 2, and I thought we might have caught a fall fish or 2. But then I got scrambled in the brain. So my memory isn't all there. Which it wasn't great before. It's beautiful out. We're in the exact type of environment I want to be in. At the end of a rapid fishing for trout. We'll get into them today. I know we will get into them today. We will get into them today. Speak life right into it.
You catch big fish here?
The biggest.
Biggest.
Big fall fish.
This is paradise.
Alright, I'm on the board. Got a little decent eater. It's back at the bottom of this rapid here. But only one so far. I'm gonna add that to the lunch meal. There's a portage, but I thought I could run the first little part of it, which I could. I did. And now I'm in the middle of two rapids where it might be a nice little pool for some fish. And those guys are still back there fishing, so why not try here? Sweet little waterfall here. Kind of shallow. Kind of shallow. We're in Grassy Bay. I have fond memories of this bay. My Alone in Algonquin video again. And then also last year cooking up trout at the same campsite I stayed at years prior, which we'll do again today. This trip is full of nostalgia. Pretty awesome. Brody and I both got a decent sized brookie, and Joel caught a bunch of fall fish, like 12 I think he said, or something crazy. There was also a guy fly fishing there. There's a guy that I had met in 2017 on that crazy, super rainy spring Algonquin trout fishing trip where I never caught a single trout. And I met him, and I remember saying, or I said on the video that like it made me feel better that he wasn't catching any either, and all this stuff. And he goes, so I saw him. I met him there. I met him in the park today. By accident. He goes, Robinette! Oh yeah, and you remember me from blah 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 blah? He says what lake it was in 17. I go, I don't know. No, I don't. But he goes, oh really? I remember it quite well. We met up when it was a bad year and blah blah blah. I was like, oh yeah, I do. My memory is horrible, but as soon as something jogs it starts to go. But it was pretty cool. So this is 8 years later. Met him same time frame to early May, and he said he was crushing the trout this time. But it's pretty cool. I went off trail, went upstream around a bend where I know there's a hidden waterfall where there's sometimes trout under that me and Doug have fished, and nobody went with me. I was going up by myself, and he was up coming out of there. He knew about it too. He's on his 11th day, I think. Oh, nice. Very cool to see him again. And he goes, "You called me an old man on the video." He goes, "I met an old man, blah, blah, blah." I go, "What? I was young? You were old to me?" He goes, "I wish I was that old now." I goes, "Me too, don't worry." Nice guy. Hello. Can we make lunch here? Nice. More nostalgia. I've been here plenty of times. Fried up one of the trout. I didn't put no fish crisp on it. Get a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of oil in this pan, and fillet them up. We're gonna devour these bad boys. We're here at a nice campsite. We might stay here for the night. It might just be lunch. We're not sure, but time to eat.
I'm recording you.
I'm recording you. Does anybody have salt?
I have some.
There's seasoning salt on it already. What do you think?
You know me, take out my glasses to get more facial expression. That's really good.
Nice. So we're paddling on. We're not stopping there for the night. We ended up eating some fish, got some energy about us, and now we're on our way. It's good. It's not going to be behind now because of it, but we were all pretty zonked when we got there. It's very, very hot outside, and I think that has a lot to do with it. It's like the first real hot day. But it's a good, what's that? I do assume that you were zonked, yes. How dare you assume my zonkiness? Joel's on to one. Holy! Oh. Nice fish.
That was close.
Barely got him. Nice.
Nice though. Yeah, full of like little wormies in the. We're not eating them.
Nope.
See you, buddy.
Sans worms. We have arrived at camp. As you can see from my pasty white feet, exposed feet. What do you estimate we seen? You said 50 people roughly?
Yeah.
From the beginning of the trip, between Joel, Brody, and myself, I think we've seen about 50 people. This is the most I've ever seen in Algonquin by far. I know everybody says it's very busy, but I'm always able to get away from the crowds and stuff. We're in here deep, and we saw, what, at least, I hear these people, it's at least 4 or 5 people on this lake.
Yeah, a lot of solo people.
Yeah, and we're in here now, and it's a Monday. So it's like, it's pretty popular. What?
There's 4 boats. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 boats or 9 people? 9 people. Rolling deep.
More boats than that. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
6 boats.
It's a regatta. Look at these people. Just hanging out. It's a really nice site here. It's really cool. It's a good feeling to get to a comfortable, big, open site after a real day of canoeing, which today was a real day of canoeing. Oh, not supposed to rain. It's pretty nice out, so I might go without the tent fly tonight. Let's see how it goes. Keep it close by handy. Gotta love the Ganesha. Oh, Ganesha. I tell people how good this twig stove is, and I always get laughed at. But I swear to God, this is the best twig stove I've ever used. Oh, Ganesha. And it came with this nice fire mat. Doesn't scorch anything, ground or benches or anything, so don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. You guys making a fire? Making a fire? There's a fire off. Alright, the Ganesha made quick work of that. We're rolling. We got a chili pizza casserole, cheesy concoction. It's very cheesy and it's going down great. I wish I would have brought some hot sauce, but live and learn. I'm remembering all the things I forgot. Lemon, hot sauce, vinegar, other things. Oh, we were just talking. It's a pretty good day. We all got into some fish, ate some fish, paddled around Algonquin Park, and had great weather. It was very hot for early May, which is crazy, but no complaints. And we have a very, very nice site. We have a couple options where we're going to go from here, but we've just been discussing it, and we still don't know. So that's part of it. Part of what we like is just kind of going with the flow out here and seeing where the wind blows us. These boys are still sleeping, so I'm going to come down to this nice sunrise point, as it were, and cast a couple lines in. I don't have too much hope. Pretty busy lake, but it's worth a shot. I got a bite. Oh, got off first cast though. I had a trout. That's crazy. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's crazy. Another follow. Cool. There's trout and big trout. Trout in Big Trout Lake. Just a beautiful morning. Well, we are on the water. Pretty early. A little chilly in the shade, but once we hit the sun here, I'm sure we'll be singing a different tune. Got some portaging to do today. Try and knock it off before it gets too hot.
Got some portaging to do today.
Joel's gonna hit the portage. That sun is out.
Oh man, it's like
It's a mirror right now. The lake is a mirror. Look at Joel's reflection. Or I mean, look at Brody's reflection in the water.
You're jumping?
I believe that.
That's pretty wild.
It's a mirror reflection this morning. It's awesome. Coming up to a waterfall. We have to portage. Try our hand at some fishing too. Waterfall there. We're blocked off by a tree in the water. Check out all the fiddleheads growing on that rock. Beautiful place. Really, really nice spot. It's pretty shallow in here, but okay, we're going up the Otter Slide Creek right now. Oh shit, I gotta get Joel in frame. He's trying to jump up a freaking beaver dam like this. He's trying to do this. He's basically just trying to do what right like this. What am, buddy? Get speed if you're doing it. Oh, we got him! Oh. You broke a freaking valve there too. You made it into a class 2. Come on, broski.
I'm not gonna make it.
Hard, hard, hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hard, 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 hard. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Nice. Nice. I sure hope I was able to catch it on video. We're paddling in this river creek system, and there was just countless trout swimming. We could see them all. We were fishing for them and stuff. I put the GoPro under to try to see if I can catch any, but I'm not sure if the sun was right or not. I can't see it in the playback, but I hope I got it. I've never, none of us ever, well, at least me and Brody never experienced this before. Joel didn't mention, but this is definitely new for me. There's like hundreds of trout, ranging from fingerlings to decent sized trout, all swimming, all in 2 feet of water here in and out of this creek. This was epic. If I was a fly fisherman, this would be where to be. Wow, that was really, really cool. Super happy to get that experience.
I seen about a school of 50 coming into here.
Oh, really? That's a good sign.
Kind of hard to fish it. Like to set a fly here would be good.
Yeah.
I've seen a shit ton in here. The ones I seen were like 6-7 inches at least, which in my opinion is definitely massive.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Certainly what Will says.
It's perfect, Joe.
I like it just the way it is.
The big ones hurt.
She's so kind to me. We've been going hard for a few hours this morning. We had like 5 portages to do this morning, I believe it was, until we have a break from portaging. We're just gonna paddle for the rest of the day. And we have 1 carry left over into our camp lake for the night. So we're gonna stop on this lake and have a proper lunch. Take a little rest. We've been going and it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. On a big open paddle now. We'll be on this for like 8 kilometers or so. And we got the wind coming at us a bit. Not too bad, but the worst during the trip yet. With the exception of the rivers, I've been paddling with my double blade now ever since I met up with the boys. because I'm way slower. Personally, I am way slower with the single blade. I know some people can keep up, but I can't. I'm not that proficient yet, but I did enjoy using it, and I will enjoy using it more. The bugs are out. The bugs are definitely out. I got bit on the hand by a black fly and they're swarming my face when I get near the shore. I think today did it. Today was the day. We were lucky so far. You don't get too many days like this without bugs, so it was coming. They're still all around me too. We finally made it to camp today. It was a real deal canoe tripping day. What do you think about that? What do you think about today, Brody?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
A little windy.
It was very windy. Upstream, lots of portages. Great day though. And we ended up on a amazing site here with all the room in the world. It's a touch on the breezy side. Brody's going for a hang in the hammock and maybe a little kite style, but we're kind of just all snacking right now because it's too windy to start a fire. It would be very irresponsible to do that, so we are not doing that. But after a long day's paddle and portage, coming to a site like this is well worth it. I'm going to rest. What a day. Just kind of hiding in the tent right now because of the wind and the bugs. Both of them are pretty bad. There's some bugs in my tent here. Yeah, they're not biting yet, but it's the first day that they're actually out, that we've seen them. We've been out here past few days and we haven't seen them at all. So it is time now, but that's how she goes. Anyway, gonna take shelter some more because of the wind and the bugs. Did I say that? Here comes the wind again. She keeps dying down for a bit and then picking up.
Yeah.
It is a gorgeous sight though. We got a sweet view out here. On the old dead tree, the old dead half down, chopped down tree. Isn't that so funny? Somebody like took like a dull hatchet and sat there forever, just like hitting it, probably square on, probably like 90-degree hits to it as well. Having both with multiple people having a twig stove and a canister stove is probably the best bet.
Yeah, I mean it's the first time I've had to open or use my fuel this trip.
Right. So was it? So what? Did you guys share the load? Was it?
No, we each have our own.
Oh, understood. Gotcha. That's handy too. We're all sorts of handy boys here. We won't put that on, don't worry.
That's so.
You have to boil the mix with the water. You can't use your water for hot chocolate and the Mountain Dews. I don't like it.
I don't like it. If anybody needs a grill, I found a couple here. Go. That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. Use the garbage.
Here's my snotty. There you go. That's probably not bad. All right, buddy.
All right, dude. Thanks, man.
It's nice meeting up with you. Thanks for coming out.
Oh,
And
thank you.
good luck on that 2500.
It's a 2390.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be all right.
You're right.
I can never leave. Alrighty. Cheers. Tell Brody I said bye.
I will.
Oh, it's buggy. It's buggy. Okay, well, it's about 5:45 in the morning. Obviously on the water now. Those boys were sleeping when I packed up. I told them last night this is the plan. So they're spending another night and then a short day tomorrow. I'm just gonna make it a long day today and get out today. I have some editing to do and I have to leave within 2 or 3 days of getting back. Well, 3 days of getting back at the original pace. I'll stretch it out to 4 days, going back a day early. So it'll be nice. It was nice to come in by myself, nice to meet up with my friends and in the wild, and nice to leave by myself. It's kind of best of both worlds. So those guys are great. Made plans to do another spring trip probably next year in Wabakimi or something like that up there. I think we're all pretty much gonna give Algonquin a break because of the extreme amount of people we saw this time, and not great trout fishing, honestly. Yeah, it's good times with these guys. So I also like being by myself quite a bit. We have a 2390, almost 2.5 kilometer portage right now. I can see the portage sign, and I've only been paddling since I started talking to you. So this is a very good wake-up call in every sense of the word. It'll be a big either hindrance or boost as far as how today goes. It's a 32-kilometer day for me. We'll see what time I get to the car. I won't be fishing much. I won't be putzing around too much. It'll kind of be just a grindy out day, which I like. I like it all. I like the fishing and I like the grind. I really do like the grind. Go back and watch some of my grindy solo Algonquin videos or a Killarney video, and you'll see what I mean. Boop. $23.20. Starting this portage at 10 after 6. It was a beast, and I single carried like 85 or 90% of it. I dropped my canoe and kept going with my bag for the last 200-300 meters, something like that, and took a little break. Realized I left my lunch snacks at the camp with Joel and Brody, so got some new lunch snacks out, got some water, and now I'm headed on my way. It's 7:30 now, so it took quite a bit, but I believe that's the biggest one of the trip. I have to double check, but I think it is. Well, we've been in this river for a minute, and we're coming out into a lake. More of a creek, I guess. We're coming out into a lake now. At the end of this lake is my second carry of the day. A beautiful little paddle through that little creek system. Really enjoy that. Well, we just paddled through Misty Lake. This is the lake that the boys are planning on spending the night at, and this is also the first night of the lake of the first night, which I got to in 4 hours. So there's no way I could justify setting up camp this early. It's 9 o'clock. It took me 3 hours to get here. When I could get out in another 4, maybe 5 or 6, because it's upstream now, instead of downstream with it. But this lake, that is where I saw that moose you just saw, and this is the same lake that I said earlier in the video of my Alone in Algonquin video. I saw like 4 or 5 moose coming right out here, and I saw them just right there. So this is a breeding ground for moose, Misty Lake, if you are interested for viewing. Nice little Petawawa River coming in, and we're gonna get out and do the last big portage of the day. It's like 900 and something, but it's only 10 meters long, 100 meters longer, 90 meters longer than the last one, so I can definitely do it. This is what I thought it was. Check this thing out. I saw this, oh, I can smell it now. I saw it from when I was paddling on the river. That is a huge snapper carcass. Like his shell and some of his legs. That is wild. That thing is enormous. Oh, his tail's there still. Oh, buddy. He looks like he lived his life, though. That is a big old snapper. That's crazy. I thought that's what that was, but that's big. The shell would be cool, but not allowed to take stuff out of Algonquin. And that is pretty gross. I saw a buddy there again. The dude from that I saw earlier and from my trip in 2017 I was talking about earlier. Seems like a nice guy. We exchanged contact info. We're gonna keep in touch. It's funny. The first time I was getting advice from him and taking solace in the fact that he wasn't catching fish either, a seasoned veteran in that trip. And now this trip, we stopped on the portage and he's asking me how I get my bag so light. He was asking me a couple things about paddling with the single blade with this pack boat. Not that he doesn't know what he's talking about. This is all newer stuff than he's used to. But yeah, he's a solid dude for sure. I'm sure you're watching this, and if you are, what up, M? Well, it's just before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I left at 6 this morning. I did 32 kilometers, and that's 8 hours, if my math is correct. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 8. Oh, there's a moose. Nice. That was a big day. A lot of portaging and a lot of paddling. But I did it way quicker than I thought I was going to. And I'm very, very, very happy about it. That was the first real canoe trip I have been on this year. And even though I was with guys for most of it, I paddled out by myself. And I got a feel of what I would have been missing. It's different being out, oh, my nose got burned. It's different being out there with people. It's fun. And then I have friends, and I love having friends. And it's great to have people that's interested in this kind of stuff, like same as me. But my thing is going solo. And I really, really, really connected with that and remembered that on this trip, on my way out today. my 8 hours solo today. Not so much on the way in by myself, but definitely today. And it took me a few days to get in the hang of it too. I felt like I was didn't even remember how to camp, I felt like, for the first couple of days. But I feel like I got my canoe legs under me now again. And I'm really, really excited for this year of canoe tripping, backpacking, being outside, and catching up on lost time, making up for lost time for sure. And there's a plethora of ways I'm going to do that. But anyways, very good trip. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Brody, for inviting me along again. It's nice to have friends. These guys are friends way before me, and they're letting me tag along with them. It's really cool. So I appreciate that. And we'll get together again next spring for another spring ice out trip, fishing trip, but it will not be in Algonquin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really, really, really enjoyed my time out. I really enjoyed this trip, and I learned a lot. I remembered a lot, and I was shown a lot of things that I should be doing better and used to be doing and completely forgot. So anyways, such is life, such is a brain injury, and we're getting better every day. And my hand did not hinder me at all. That was really cool. Super, super, super excited about that. Okay, now I have a 7-hour drive home, so I will see you guys next week.